There's a wall. Keith Hackney, are you sure you're him?
Oh my God, I am so sorry. All right, I just went through the lineup. I just said a whole lot of stuff and nobody said a thing to me until now. I appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you. I had it muted. My bad. Mike was muted at the mic. Josh, thank you for the like. Chris, thank you for the like. Ox, Tom, thank you guys all for the like. Appreciate it. It's going to be Stephen Gaines starting on the pole here tonight. Outside of him is going to be the number 99 of Chase Hardy. Starting on the inside of row number 2, it's going to be Talon Willis, and needing no introduction. On the outside of row number 2, in that 4th position, it's going to be House of Speed's very own Dylan Hauser. Daniel Elkins will start 5th. Bo and Sith keeping it tacky. Acme 7th. Mason Inman 8th. Bolton 9th. Brady 10th. And Nathan Waddell is not in the session as the green flag is out. Top 7 going to transfer. Everybody else going to go to the consi. Let me go ahead and get that heat line up as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide. Back here for that number 5 position as it looks like Hackney. Oh, going to slide up the track. Tries to take it, but Bo's going to get it back. Wow, I'm trying to get the heat line up, and man, they are putting on a show back here in the pack as they are beating and banging, trying to get away from that number 7 position. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, top 4 single file. Top 4 single files, they are going crazy for that number 5 position. The 87 of Bo is going to give the elbow to Hackney as Hackney takes up more contact in 3 and 4 as Inman sticks it in there. Inman going to try and get around Hackney as these guys battle for that 7th and final transfer spot. Inman's going to slide across the nose of Hackney. Hackney back with the crossover as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Get you guys a little bit closer to the action now that I've adjusted that heat line. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, here comes another slide job from Hackney as he slides up the track. Mason Inman going to fall back as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Battle for that number 3 position as, a little bit of contact there up ahead as Bo parks it on Hauser's nose. Kind of surprised to see Hauser so far back here at Volusia. He's usually really fast here tonight. He's going to have to put a little work in tonight's feature if he's going to start that far back. We got to watch the battle for 6. Hackney and Inman are throwing some massive sliders. Here comes Elkins up into this. Elkins in that number 8 position. He's got to transfer it as they got 1 lap to go. Top 3 single file. Watching Hauser dig back up underneath Bo, but we're watching the final transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, Brady gets the wall as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes here comes Mason trying to get up underneath Hackney. Can't get there, but Inman makes it in. That's going to be Gaines. Hardy. Wow, that went quick. Wow, what a freaking heat race. Ken, thank you for the like. I can't believe it cut me out that quick, though. All right, let's go see if we can go see the results from heat race number 1 real quick. It's going to be Gaines, Hardy, Willis, Bo, Hauser, Hackney, and Inman going to the feature here tonight. So let's get ready for heat race number 2. Colton Zimmer going to start on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. It's going to be Lucas Rourke in 2nd. I'm back, says Hunter. Appreciate it, Hunter. Appreciate it. Thank you for the share. It's going to be Augie starting in that number 3 position. Tomasi in 4th. James Braswell's going to start 5th. Joel in 6th. Jonkman going to start in that number 7 position. Jesse Entrican in 8th. Anthony Thompson in 9th. It's going to be Cruz Cardell rounding up the field in that number 10 position. 6 cars going to transfer. 4 cars going to the Consi, the LCQ, the last chance qualifier, the finish in the top 4 or go home, depending on what you guys want to call it. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, they're going to get 1 to go this time by. Jeez, I can't believe I went all that time muted, guys. Big F in the chat for me not unmuting. Ooh, thirsty. All right, these guys got it stacked up 2 by 2. Did Waddell make it in here yet? Waddell did end up connecting, so he's going to have to race his way in through the Consi. He missed qualifying and his heat race. So Waddell automatically in the LCQ here tonight. He's going to have to finish in the top 4 there. He had a phenomenal run at Weedsport in the pros. Now looking to follow it up in the supers, but man, he's got a long ways to go. We're going to stick it out here until we get into turn number 1 and 2. I hope you guys can see that well on TikTok. As the green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Zimmer's going to get a nice jump into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Augie. Augie won the pro race. He's looking to win the heat race number 2 here in the supers as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Lucas trying to hold strong on that side. It's side by side for a second as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Zimmer leading lap number 1 as Augie's going to ship it up underneath, trying to get side by side with Zimmer. He's going to fall back out of turn number 2, ships it in a little bit harder as Tomasi trying to get up in this battle. And that 09, it looks like James Braswell in that 109. They're 3 wide for third out of turn number 2. Side by side for the lead, 3 wide for third as they come out of turn number 4. I told you guys, Volusia going to be wild as they're still 3 wide for third. Down into turn number 1 and 2. James Braswell is going to lose that battle. He's going to fall back to that number 5 position. They go single file. They're still side by side for the lead, though. As Augie's going to ship it in. He's going to park it on the nose of Zimmer. He leads that time by 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Lucas is going to lean into Zimmer out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Lucas looking for that spot. He tries to slide up. It's not there. They make contact as they come across the line. Lucas going to send it into turn number 1 and 2, looking for that second spot all to himself. Slides up the track. Gives Lucas Rourke that number 2 spot. Here comes Tomasi as Zimmer falls back. Augie gets sideways out of 4. He's got Lucas all up in the rear end. Lucas trying to get up there on the lap of that number 19 of Augie as they come out of turn number 2. A little bit of contact down the back straightaway. They're going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go as Lucas parallel parks it down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Lucas coming strong. Down the back straightaway. Side by side with Augie. Will he give him the right hit? They're side by side, slide up the track. They touch out of 4. Augie takes the win. Lucas second. Tomasi, Zimmer, Braswell, Caudell, and Thompson going to the feature. What a freaking race. Ian, thank you for the like. Wow. That was insane. All right, here's the put out or go home moment of the night as we're going to get ready for the LCQ. We are going to have 7 drivers fighting for their opportunity into the feature and their opportunity for the first person going home. Let's go ahead and hit up that starting lineup here for the LCQ. Starting on the pole here tonight in the B main, it is going to be Daniel Elkins. Outside of him, in that number 21, it's going to be Drew Jonkman. Starting in third, it's going to be Brady Thompson with Jesse Edgerkin in that number 4 position. Bolton Porterfield going to start at 5th. He was in the consi of the Weedsport Pro Race. Joel at 6th, and Nathan Waddell going to start shotgun on the field as he missed not only qualifying, but his heat race. As they get ready for the green flag, they're going to get 1 to go this time by. So 1 to go at the line. It could be interesting. This is definitely going to be an interesting one here tonight. Well, hopefully I make it here tonight, Ian, to your race that you put up, because you're probably going to put street stocks up at Michigan. I know it's asphalt, but it's so much fun at the street stocks because you're sideways and it's draft racing. It's like Talladega with a twist. But I got this race to broadcast, and these guys are going to put on a show. I don't know if it's going to be clean or not for the feature when they put 18 cars on the track all at once, and these guys are all hungry. We're going to see how Waddell does here as he's going to look for that number 4 position starting from 7th. Stacked field here in the B main. Looking for the green flag. Out of turn number 4. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Daniel's going to lead it. Drew in second. Jesse and Brady been duking it out for that number 3 position. Here comes Bolton trying to race his way in. Almost into the back of Edgerkin. Here comes Nathan. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Bolton into the back of Edgerkin. They're 3 wide for the transfer spot. Joel Smith going to get the worst of that one as he falls back in the pack as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Waddell got in the back of him as they got in contact. They're still trying to wreck. They wreck down the front straightaway. Waddell gets in there. The last 4 cars wreck. Who's going to survive enough? Nathan Waddell going to sneak it through. He's got a ton of damage on that car, but he sneaks through that. Oh, he's got a broken wheel. Oh, Edrican might be the best car off. He might have a broken wheel too, as Nathan Waddell says, hey, who needs a left front? Joel still out there as Nathan Waddell. Look at this wheel. He is still going to roll. I don't know how big of a difference that left front is going to make, but look at this thing. He's got no left front on this thing. Let me go see if I can go find the view of the left front. Yeah, his wheel is no longer doing anything there as Edrican is trying to close in, but Edrican might have big damage too. Let's go take a look at the front of Edrican's car. I can't believe all that happened. Oh, he's got a ton of damage, but he's got both wheels spinning at the front. That could be the difference as they head into 1 and 2. Jesse gonna ship it in up underneath Nathan as they're side by side out of turn number 2. Oh, there goes the wheel. Nathan Waddell with the 3-wheeler out of turn number 4. Hey, I didn't know we were trike racing, Nathan. So Nathan Waddell is not able to hold on. He is lifting that left front up. Oh, he gets the wall out down the back straightaway. Who needs a left front, right? Daniel leads the way as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get 2 laps to go. Brady in second, Drew in third. Nathan Waddell has to hope something happens to Jesse. Jesse's got a ton of damage on that thing too. Could he lose a right front still? He's got a ton of damage on that right front as they get 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Jesse trying to limp that thing to the finish. Nathan Waddell trying to hold on as they come out of turn number 2, but he is not going to transfer in. As they, oh, the 24 hits the wall. Oh, it's getting wild here as they come out of turn 4. It's going to be Elkins, Thompson, Jonkman, and Edrican going to the feature. Waddell with big damage there is going home. Joel's going home, and Bolton's going home. Wow. How about Nathan finishing that one on 1 tire? Who would have thunk? Who's glad they stayed to watch that? Brian, thank you for the like. Justin, I see you out there. Thank you for the share of the like. Appreciate it, Justin. Always good to have you out there. As wow is all I could say. That was wild. That's going to be a post. Look, I'm telling you right now, if Waddell doesn't post it, I am. All right, let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup for tonight's main event. Jesse's got to bring out the backup, so he hasn't gridded up yet. There he is. All right. We got some good music for this. I don't know if this is good. We'll find out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's find something else. Starting on the pole here tonight in that 07, it is going to be Steven Gaines. Outside of him in row number 1, starting in second, it's going to be the number 19 of Mike Augustine. Starting in third in that number 99 machine, it is going to be Chase Hardy. Outside of him, Lucas Rourke. Lucas is going to be usually pretty fast. It'll be interesting to see what he can do today as we got Talon Willis starting in 5th. Outside of row number 3, starting in that number 6 position, it is going to be Speed Ranch's very own Tanner Tomasi. Starting in 7th, we got Bo. 8th, we got Colton Zimmer. And 9th, it's House of Speed's Dylan Hauser. Starting in 10th, we have James Braswell with Keeping It Tacky Hackney starting in 11th. Cruz Cardell and Dell in that number 12 position. Followed by Mason Inman 13th, Anthony 14th, Daniel Elkins 15th, Brady Thompson 16th, Drew Jockman 17th, and Jesse Intricate rounding out the field in that number 18 position. Green flag is out as they head into 1 and 2. Steven Gaines going to get a nice jump down into turn number 1 and 2 as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Whoa! Chase Hardy gonna ship it in. Up underneath, can't get it to stick as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Steven Gaines leads the way. It looks like it's getting a little wild back here around that number 3 spot as we got Willis and Chase Hardy and Lucas Rourke all battling it out for third as Augie looking for the lead out of turn number 2. Augie's been putting on a show here tonight. He is hot tonight as he slides into the lead into 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Here comes Steven Gaines back. New race leader Mike Augustine at the line as they head into turn number 3 and 4, 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Augie leading the way. Steven Gaines in second. Still side by side for third. Oh, chasing the back of Gaines. He's got to back out of it. 3 wide for fourth. Down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Lucas in that number 3 spot. Talon trying to dig low. Up underneath Lucas as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, still side by side from about that third position, almost all the way back as they head through turn number 1 and 2. What a race here tonight is the 10 of Willis, trying to dig up underneath as Lucas going to block him into turn number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2, top two going to keep it single file, not too much racing there as we watch the battle for that number 3 spot. Lucas has it. Talon Willis wants it as they head through 3 and 4. Steven Gaines looking low for the lead out of turn 4, down into turn number 1 and 2. Augie going to keep it up a little bit higher as they come through 1 and 2. Maybe a little contact between Gaines and Augie. They are starting to move a little bit forward as they come out of turn number 4. 8 laps complete. What a race in the late models here tonight. Both sets of late models have been phenomenal. Doug, what's up? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, Doug. Appreciate you, Doug, coming to visit on a non-dirt series day. Down the front straightaway, it is going to be Augie leading the way. Steven Gaines, Lucas Rourke as Talon Willis slides across the nose of Chase Hardy. Chase going to come back with a crossover out of turn number 2. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Here comes Willis down low. Willis going to try to get low, can't get there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Willis into turn 1 and 2. Hackney with engine. Caution flag comes out. Well, Chase Hardy said, not today, Willis. Let's see what happened to keeping it tacky, Hackney. Oh, he gets the wall. Oh. Hackney gets the wall hard here. Watch this. He just clips the wall down the front straightaway. He's going to hit it hard. Boom. Nowhere for, I think it was, I'm not even sure who it was. I'm not even going to pretend. And Hackney's going to end up on his lid. Caution flag out for the first time here tonight. That was a good crash. Not for Hackney's not happy about it. Hackney's not happy about it. All right, so they got them stacked up 2 by 2. We are looking for that green flag. You know, once in a while we get them out there. Once in a while. I don't ever do the official races for the UMPs. I was doing a 100-lap dirt series on Wednesdays, but people stopped showing up, and one of our weekly races for 100-lappers. So I stopped. I'm gonna stop doing them this week because the last few weeks have sucked. I think it's just burnout. 100 laps is a lot of laps, week in and week out. Let's see. We should get that one to go this time by as they come to the line. Let's see if they do. Juitas. Is it Juitas? Is that how I'm supposed to say it? All right, they got them stacked up side by side out of turn number 2. Who's going to be here tonight? JW Edits. Ah, yeah, see, you know, that's the hard part about usernames. You never really know how people are doing it. Thank you. So what do? You do video editing? Just curious. Feel free to promote a little bit here if you want. I have no problem with it. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Augie out front. He's going to slide up. Steven Gaines in second. Lucas looking for that number 2 position. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Lucas try. I get it. I'll check out your channel. I'm sure you got some stuff on your channel, right? Out of turn 4, here comes Lucas down low. He's gonna have the number 2 spot at the line. Lucas gonna dig low. Steven Gaines up high. Let's get us a little closer to the action as they come out of turn number 2. Can Lucas get that number 2 spot? He has been on fire recently when I've seen him. As we got a couple Speed Ranch cars side by side out of turn number 4. They are not happy back there. They're looking to go 3 wide for second out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Chase Hardy in the number 99 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, Steven Gaines back to that number 2 position as they head into turn number 1 and 2. You know, it is amazing how much better Steven Gaines is than his brother. Rich, thank you for the like, appreciate it. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, side by side, here comes Lucas digging down low out of turn number 4. What a battle for second on back as Augie looks to drive away and sweep the late models here tonight as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Tomasi wants a piece of the action as they come out of turn number 4 side by side. Look at Tanner Tomasi trying to put the students to school as he looks up underneath Lucas out of turn number 2, or down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Talon Willis as he digs down low out of turn number 4. Willis trying to get up in front of Chase as they ship it into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to slide up. Chase cuts down out of 2. Are they going to be 3 wide? They are 3 wide as Colton Zimmer looks low into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the back straightaway. Thank you for the 50 stars, Rich. Appreciate it. Oh, Chase parks it on Willis's nose up the track. They keep it straight as they head into 3 and 4. Looking for 3 wide once again out of turn number 4, 4-5. Chase Hardy digging down low up underneath Zimmer as they're side by side for 6. Talon Willis up to that 5th spot as Chase is going to lean on Zimmer into turn number 3 and 4. Elbows up tonight as Tomasi slides his way into that number 3 position. I'll tell you what, it looks like Chase Hardy is not happy out there as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Chase down low, looking up underneath Zimmer as they come out of turn number 4 across the line. Chase gets that 6th spot that time by, but here comes Zimmer back on the outside as they come out of turn number 2. Great racing here tonight. It's elbows up. It's not dirty. This is fun. As they come out of turn number 4, coming to the line, Chase had it at the line that time by. Still side by side, Chase is going to hit a bump, slides up the track, knocks Zimmer up the track into the wall. Zimmer, what's he going to do as they head into 3 and 4? Chase going to keep it low. I'm sure that was a smart idea. Sliding up the track might have put him in a bad spot as Zimmer going to dig back on that side. This time, Chase slides up across the nose. Here comes Zimmer back low. Zimmer going to get that spot back. He slides up the track. Chase back low once again as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Best battle on the track for this number 6 position. Down into turn number 1 and 2. So Chase is going to feed him a little right rear. They're going to keep it straight as they are trying to get racy up in front of these guys. But this by far is the best race on the track as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Zimmer looking back low. 25 laps into this one. 15 laps to go as they head into 1 and 2. Here comes Zimmer. Zimmer down low, up underneath Chase. Chase on the high side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Will Zimmer give him that right back as they head through turn number 3 and 4? He can't get next to him. It's going to be Zimmer sliding back to that number 7 position. Let's move up. Here comes Tomasi looking for second as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Tomasi is on fire. He is on the move here tonight. He's going to need a caution, though, to help as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Tomasi looking for that number 2 position as they head through turn number 1 and 2 side by side. Lucas trying to get his nose in there as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Wow, Gaines digging on the high side. That was impressive as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Gaines trying to dig up high as Tanner Tomasi going to dig down low as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, out of turn number 4. It's going to be Augie continuing to lead the way as the battles for second on back. Tomasi going to dig down low as we got battling up behind these guys. We're going to stay on this battle for second, though, as Tomasi tries to slide in to that number 2 position. He's got Lucas blinking behind him as they come across the line. Tomasi heads second at the line. That time by 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go as Tomasi takes that number 2 position. Lucas going to follow him. Stephen Gaines back to fourth. Out of turn number 4. 9 laps to go. I think Tomasi's going to need a little bit of help. He's going to need a caution flag here as they come out of turn number 2. He's 1.3 seconds back. I'll tell you what, if he catches him, I would be completely impressed here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Lucas going to dig down low. Can't quite get there. They keep it single file. Let's take a look and see what's happened back there. We got Willis in that number 5 spot. Zimmer in 6 as he's gotten back around Hardy. Hardy in 7. Might have been a little bit of contact there as it looks like Hardy's got a little bit more damage as we got contact for that number 8 position. 3 wide behind him. These guys gonna try and go 4 wide and 1 and 2. Nope, can't do it as they come out of turn number 4. Still 3 wide just behind him as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side. Wow, 3 wide out of 4 with 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. These guys really trying to wreck for last. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. What a show these guys are putting on as Cruz trying to roll forward in that number 55. Anthony Thompson on the outside. They get single file. 5 laps to go as Augie leads the way through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to get 4 to go this time by. They are closing in, but I think it's too little too late as they come out of turn number 4. This is where all the action is. This is where the caution could happen. As Jesse has stayed into this one, he's battling for that number 13 spot as he slides across the nose of Brady. They get in the wall on turn number 2. Here comes Brady down low. He's going to shut it into turn number 3 and 4. 3 laps to go for the field as Augie continues to lead. Tomasi in second. Lucas third. Stephen Gaines, Talon Willis are your top 5. Zimmer has caught Talon Willis as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go as they come across the line. Will we get a caution here before the white flag? Definitely heavy battling back here in the pack as they head through turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 more lap for Augie as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Tomasi trying to close the gap fast. 0.8 of a second. They've made a lot of ground, but here comes Lucas. Lucas said, hey, it ain't going to happen. I'm looking for second. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. On to turn 4. Get the win to Augie. Tomasi second. Lucas Rourke in third. Gaines and Willis are your top 5. What a freaking race. What a freaking race. All right, so it's going to be Augie with the win. Tomasi in second. Rourke in third. Stephen Gaines in that number 4 spot. Talon Willis in 5th. Colton Zimmer in 6th. Chase Hardy in that number 7 position. Mason Inman in 8th. Anthony in 10th. Cruz Caudill in that number 10 position. Daniel Elkins in 11th. Braswell in 12th. Edgerton's going to come up and finish in 13th. Brady Thompson in 14th. Jonkman in 15th. Bowe in 16th. Hackney 17th. And Hauser in that number 18 position. What a freaking race, guys. But that's going to be it for me tonight. But I will be back tomorrow. So as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night. Augie won, Hunter. If you didn't watch, it was a hell of